YouTube is the ultimate money-making machine, but what if I told you you don't even need to show your face to get started? Which, that's right, no awkward camera setups, no worrying about bad hair days, which, hey, I've been there actually 5 minutes before I started filming this, and I was like, okay, we're putting sunglasses on the head. All you have to worry about is creating your content. But here's the thing, if you're doing everything manually, you are working way too hard. So today, I'm going to be going over 5 different tools that make a faceless YouTube channel ridiculously easy. And trust me, by the end of this video, you're gonna be wondering why people even do it the hard way anymore. All right, so let's just jump into the first tool, and we're gonna be talking about the backbone of your channel. And that is going to be the niche, but also setting up your content within your niche. Let's be real, if your niche isn't good and your video ideas suck, then nobody is going to be clicking on your content. And that is where TubeMagic comes into play. And think of it kind of as your personal YouTube assistant, because not only does TubeMagic have the ability to generate video ideas for you and help you find the niche of your channel, but it can also put together a script for your video and optimize your videos, whether it be coming up with video titles, tags, and descriptions. And they even have a new feature for thumbnail generation. Basically, it's like having a little YouTube growth hacker in your pocket. In fact, I'm just gonna pull it up right now so I can show you guys that I'm not lying. But here I have TubeMagic pulled up, and there are 3 very important sections. First, we have the ideate and research section. Then we have the scripting section, and then the upload and optimize section. So this kind of takes you through the whole content creation process, just minus creating the content. It helps you generate all the video ideas, write the script. It gets you set up for success, and then it also sets your video up for success because we've got lastly, the upload and optimize section. But as you can see within the ideate and research section, we've got video ideas, community posts, video research, keyword research, and niche explorer. And let's say you were just getting started creating your YouTube channel and you had no idea what you wanted your channel to be about. That is when I would go into the niche explorer and I would look at all of these different niches with their approximate RPMs. And there's also example channels, so that's super helpful. But let's say I did know what my channel was gonna be about, and I wanted my channel to be within the making money online niche, so I'm just gonna put make money online. Search. And here we've got video ideas within this niche that are trending. Make profit every day. How to make money online with easy trading strategies. 4 weeks ago, 14,000 views. 12 days ago, 512,000 views. How to actually make money online. No BS guide. 6 days ago, 12,000 views. 6 best ways to make money online. Easy passive income. And then I could just click on this video, watch the video, see if this niche is for me, see if this is a good video idea that I could talk about myself. But I have more of an original idea, so I'm just gonna go into the video script and I'm gonna say, this video is about, you can see I've been using this tool before for Kaylas Cash. Let's say this video is about facts about alligators. So I'm gonna say I want a video about animal facts, but more specifically, I want this video to be about alligators because alligators are my favorite. And we could go with the general script, a YouTube short script, how-to video, script outline, or a list video. But I'm gonna do just a general script, about 800 words, and we're gonna hit generate. And now it is writing my script. We're diving into the fascinating world of alligators. First, we're gonna talk about physical characteristics. Then we're gonna be talking about their habitats, and then their diet and hunting techniques, reproduction, and lifespan. They're primarily found in southeastern regions of the United States, thriving in states like Florida, Louisiana, and Georgia. I was just trying to think, what states have alligators? And I was thinking Florida, because most famously Florida has alligators, but I was trying to think, at what point do they not keep going up on the map? And then boom, a conclusion. Just like that, I've got a whole script about alligators. Let's see if we can learn something. They are carnivores and they eat things like fish, birds, and small mammals. Their hunting strategy is primarily based on ambush, utilizing their stealthy approach to surprise unsuspecting prey. Alligators are so scary. They're so quick. They freak me out how they can just sit there chilling and then the next second be so scary, but they're so fascinating. My favorite animal because it's basically a dinosaur in today's time. It's crazy. Okay, but let's say I had created this whole video, hypothetically, my video's ready to post, and I wanted to upload it. So something I could do is I could go to the upload and optimize section. I could create a video title, video description, and video tags, but I'm gonna do it all at once within the Warp upload. And I'm just gonna say this, generate. Now it's making me an optimized title, tags, and descriptions. Alligator facts you didn't know. Secret of alligators revealed, must watch. Incredible alligator facts that will amaze you. And then we've got our description, dive into the fascinating world of alligators as we uncover intriguing facts that will leave you amazed. And then we've got our video tags that is going to make sure our video goes out to our fellow alligator friends. Not friends. Alligators won't be watching this video. Alligator fans. But that is my quick overview of TubeMagic. Super helpful tool if you're getting started with a YouTube channel in general. I would highly suggest checking it out. Now let's move on to our second tool, and that is going to be one for voiceovers. Chances are if you're creating a faceless YouTube channel, you might not want to be recording your voice because you're already like, hey, I don't want to show my face, and it might make it easier to just not have to sit down and do a voiceover. But what if I told you there was a website that could bring your scripts to life? And all you could do here is you could take your scripts from TubeMagic and then paste them into a tool called ElevenLabs. And this is a game changer because there are so many different voices and accents that you can choose from. There are also customizable tones. You can make your video sound more energetic or calm if you'd like. And it saves hours because you don't have to be sitting here recording your voice and focusing on a perfect voiceover, thinking, oh my gosh, I have to redo that part or I have to redo this part. I know me filming videos right now, I've repeated things so many times and it gets a little frustrating. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just going to paste my script into ElevenLabs from TubeMagic. And I don't have the pro version, so I believe it's a little bit different. I'm just using the free version. I'm sure there are more features if you pay for the pro, but let's see what it can do for us for free. And then we also get to pick what type of voice we'd like. You can play around with these.
Distrust is very expensive. Life without love is like a tree without blossoms or fruit.
This guy is dramatic. Let's go with him. And then you can also choose the speed. I'm gonna make him speak a little faster. And then I'm just going to hit generate speech. It's generating my script right now. You can see this little bar. It is moving along for us. It's gonna be around 5 minutes long, but let's see what this guy sounds like.
Welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating world of alligators.
He's got such a documentary voice. I love this.
This video will explore some incredible characteristics and behaviors.
I mean, seriously, that is crazy. It sounds like a real person talking. And it's great because there are so many different voices to choose from. I would say this Callum voice is really good for an animal fact video because he's got that documentary type of voice down, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like a, what's it called? National Geographic type of voice. So if you want to sound like a pro without having to use your own voice, then I would suggest checking ElevenLabs out. And you can generate a few free scripts before you pay for any credits, so that is a plus. All right, next let's talk about visuals because we've got our script, we've got our voiceover, but we need to bring everything to life. And what if I told you you won't even have to film anything? I know I said this is gonna be a faceless video, so you won't have to be filming yourself, but what if you don't have to film literally anything? You don't have to pick up a camera. Because some of you could be like, hey, Kayla, I want to create a travel channel, but I don't have the time or the money right now to be traveling to France or Japan. It's fine because we can be using stock photos and videos. And two of my favorite platforms for free stock photos and videos are going to be Pixabay and Pexels. And to be honest, I thought these websites were too good to be true because I was like, how can all of this be free? But let me just show you. Here I have Pixabay and I can search. So you can see I was trying to create little Disney type shirts on, what's it called? Printify. Maybe I should make a video about that because I was trying to do that. But let's say I needed a video of an alligator for my alligator fact video. And here we go. There are so many to choose from. Oh my gosh, they are so cool. I love them. That's a crocodile. And it does say crocodile. Do you guys know how to tell the difference? I feel like Dora the Explorer. Do you guys know how to tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? Well, a crocodile has a skinnier, pointy nose like this one. I know it's kind of far away to see, but an alligator has that wider nose like these fellas over here. But let's check out what Pexels has to offer. Alligator. Sometimes Pixabay won't have what I want, so I head on over to Pexels, and then vice versa as well. So I like to have just both of them pulled up if I'm creating a faceless video. Here I can choose I want a video. I'm gonna hit search, and here we go. This one's a crocodile. Here we've got an alligator. He's chilling, floating in the water. This one's crocodile. That one's crocodile too. These are crocs. See what I mean? I think that Pixabay had better videos for me to choose from because a lot of these are crocodiles actually. Crocodile. This is an alligator. Oh, he's so cute. You know, I wish that alligators were just really nice so I could go up and hug one. Isn't that crazy that we'll never know what it's like to hug an alligator? But there are so many different videos to choose from. We could also switch it to pictures if we want photos. And between these two websites, I know you won't have any trouble finding stock photos and videos for whatever you're creating because there's so much between these two to work with. I mean, if you need something like a drone shot of a mountain, they've got you. A slow-mo coffee pour, they've got you. Alligators and crocodiles, and a random cat looking like it's contemplating the meaning of life. These two websites have got you. Now that you've got your script, your voiceover, and your visuals, it is time to piece everything together. But let's be honest, some video editing softwares are way too complicated and way too expensive. So that is why CapCut is a game changer. And it is hands down one of the easiest and most beginner-friendly platforms to start with. I love CapCut. I have it on my phone and I have it on my laptop. It is so easy to use. I love making edits in my free time. CapCut's perfect for that. And to be honest, it's perfect for any type of editing project out there, including YouTube videos. They do have a version that you can pay for. However, if you're just starting out, the free CapCut version is honestly all you need. It is fine. The only thing that I found in CapCut's Pro version that I really wanted was it has the ability to put captions on your videos, but that is also something you could do manually, so you don't necessarily have to pay for that to get captions on your videos. And YouTube also automatically generates captions, so if somebody's watching your video on mute, they'll be able to have those closed captions on anyways. And you don't need any editing experience to be able to put together a video on CapCut. It is so simple. You just drag and drop your stock photos and videos and voiceover, and then cut your clips so it's quick and engaging, and boom, you have a video. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about something that is super important for your YouTube channel, which is going to be the branding of it. Because even if your content is perfect, you have the perfect video ever, if your channel is not well designed, it will set you back. And that is where our last tool is going to come into play, and that is a tool called Canva. And I use Canva a lot. I use it not only for YouTube stuff, but I also use it for school. Because with this tool, you're able to create professional looking YouTube banners, profile pictures, and even thumbnails, even if you have zero design experience. Something that I love about Canva is there are so many templates for you to utilize. And it is not complicated at all. It is pretty simple. You just drag and drop stuff and edit these templates. And here's an example of a thumbnail that I was making for class. For one of my classes, I had to create a YouTube channel for my hypothetical brand that I created. I hypothetically created a makeup brand, so I was making a skincare tutorial video for my class, and this is a thumbnail that I created, and it's also a template, so you could just add different photos into here, you can change the color of things, play around with everything. It is just super duper simple. And not only do they have templates for just thumbnails, but they also have templates for YouTube banners, profile pictures, community posts, even Instagram posts, and they have templates for everything, storyboards even. And let's face it, good branding equals more clicks, which ultimately leads to loyal subscribers and more success for your channel. So let's recap the 5 tools that we went through today. First, we talked about TubeMagic, and that is going to help us with the behind the scenes stuff. It's going to help us come up with video ideas, do some niche research, write your scripts for you, and optimize your videos. Next, we talked about ElevenLabs, and that is great for AI generated voiceovers. All you have to do is paste your script into there, and it will give you a very kind of scary, realistic voice. Next up, we talked about Pixabay and Pexels, and these are going to be your best friends when it comes to the visuals of your video, and that is going to be finding stock photos and videos to use. Next up, we gotta put everything all together, and that is where we talked about CapCut, and CapCut is just a super beginner-friendly and free video editing software to use. Lastly, we talked about Canva, and Canva is perfect for branding your channel and bringing everything together, whether it be your profile picture, your banner, or thumbnails. Now make sure to sign up for TubeMagic down below for a free trial. You won't want to miss out. It is seriously a super helpful tool, and I've been using it for every single video that I've been putting out. And make sure to check out this free training for making money with AI and YouTube. AI is a game changer. Make sure to use it to your advantage. Check it out, and we'll see you guys there.